Okay, I have another one. So basically, we have Spider Man Future Sight. That's what I want to talk about. Is the Spider Man Future Sight. So far, we have in January a few things that's been leaked. So I guess I'll start with the first one. Is the Sinister Six. So we recently got an announcement that Sinister Six will be the fourth movie in the Amazing Spider-Man franchise. Even though many people are saying, "Oh my gosh, Andrew Garfield he doesn't have a contract on that. Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen?" All I've got to say is just let's see what happens, and chances are he most likely will sign on it, or it's basically showing how they're getting ready and for it or something. Even though that would be kind of boring hearing how they're getting ready for it. But anyways, let's see who we have. So we have the Lizard, which is kind of questionable, but we do have the Lizard in the Sinister Six. That could happen. We have Dr. Ock because they show Dr. Ock tentacles. We have Vulture because we saw the Vulture wings. We have Electro because of this new movie. Oh, I didn't put in the Rhino, but yeah, we have the Rhino. Okay, I need to start writing some stuff down right quick because I'm just thinking of some stuff. So yeah, I need to put the Rhino in here. He's a candidate. They also mentioned the Shocker, but that's because of the Daily Bugle Tumblr. So they mentioned Shocker. They mentioned the Enforcers. Shocker might be a candidate. So, and we got Venom as well, and we have the Green Goblin. So we have at least 8 candidates. But let's note that Venom wants to have its own movie, and it won't even be. Well, actually, it will have its own movie. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen. Who knows? Maybe it's Venom versus the Sinister Six, which will be kind of stupid, but I guess that will be kind of interesting to watch. So I guess here's the count off is the Lizard, Dr. Ock, Vulture, Electro, Green Goblin, and Rhino. And maybe the Shocker to replace the Lizard if they're not going to get the Lizard to do anything. And you also will have Venom in there, which I guess maybe the Green Goblin's taken out. So it's Dr. Ock, Electro, Vulture, Venom, Rhino, and the Lizard slash Shocker. I'm not sure. So that makes the Sinister Six. And so we have the Gentleman, the mysterious character. The mysterious character, people classify him as the Gentleman, which is a guy who has a vendetta with the Parker family, or at least Peter's family, Peter's parents. So, with that said, you have the Gentleman as a candidate for who is the mysterious person, which he did create a Sinister Six of his own. Another person is Norman Osborn, which I'm thinking it might actually be Norman Osborn. It's just that he has an alter ego. You know, he has the Green Goblin in himself. So it's either that or the idea, which someone actually thought of, is it could be the Chameleon. Which at first lots of people debunked that, but what if it is the Chameleon? Because Norman Osborn is very sick. So he can't get out of bed, but he's mindful and able to think things through. So maybe he needs someone to talk and to actually pose as him, but yet it's not him because he can't walk. So Chameleon is still an option actually. Even though lots of people said, no, it can't be the Chameleon, no. So let's see what else. The Venom suit, I already mentioned that. Black Cat is mentioned, so Black Cat could be in there. Okay, here we go. So the idea is that his parents are CIA, and the plane was sabotaged, which will be in the first opening credits. But here's the question: is why leave out the Brox in this? That's one good question. And there's also a scene in the trailer to actually have Peter's father going against a pilot. So here we go. Here's one crazy thing: is why no tapes or such at the Parker's house? I mean, in the Ultimates version, he has lots of tapes or a few tapes and recordings of his dad. So I mean, at least he would have the one with the Brox in it, and that's technically the only tape I know of. But yeah. So here's another thing: Gwen might die. Dead giveaway is the outfit, and also the time that she spent in Britain, along with the clock tower. Yeah. Huh. And then the crazier part is always with the sewers. So Peter's dad made a HQ, and the HQ is actually in a sewer or an abandoned subway station. And then it looks like that there's a match Peter versus Harry, and it's at the clock tower, and that basically stimulates more the fact of Gwen might die in this movie, which there's many evidence that actually says that she actually will die in the movie. The only thing left to say is Ravencroft. Ravencroft actually could be the meeting place of the bad guys or something. I'm not sure. So yeah, I guess this wasn't a future sight. This is more of just talking about things that are to come. Well, yeah, I guess that is a future sight, but yeah, that's basically it. So let's see. Yeah, 7 doors, correct? And let's see what I was. Let's see everything. Just make sure that what I got down is correct. So, 7 doors, correct? Lizard, Dr. Rock, Electro, Vulture, Green Goblin, Venom, and Rhino. That's 7. But of course, in the Ultimate version, there's the Ultimate 6, and Norman Osborn was trying to get Peter to join. But sadly, he declined, so yeah. And that basically made bad blood, which led to the death of Peter Parker. But of course, usually when you talk about the death of Peter Parker, you don't even admit the idea of Electro. Well, Electro is still alive, but Norman Osborn's dead. Well, I think that's the only thing, is that Peter and Norman are both dead. And I think that's about it. It's just Peter and Norman are both dead. I think the rest of them are still alive. We already know Electro's still alive. And that's about it. So, there you go. That's the foreshadowing of it all. There's 7 doors. There's 7 people. And if it wasn't the lizard, then or any of the ones I said, then most likely Spider-Man could be behind that door, even though that means that if it was Spider-Man behind that door, then wouldn't the spider room actually be one of those vaulted places? And that means that we would already seen the 7 doors. So that's kind of food for thought. We already got the 7 doors already found out. Maybe. So, I'll keep you posted. Peace out for now.